Ladies and gentlemen, the closing ceremony is going to start in within a minute. Kindly make necessary preparation to following the closing ceremony. First of all, let us introduce my name, Marian.
My name is
Now we are standing here as our master of ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that your Zoom username has been renamed. For presenters, please use user-id underscore your ABS-id underscore your full name. For participants, please rename to user-id underscore your full name. Please use the virtual background provided by committee. Once you are admitted, please make presenters' camera turn on, but presenters' microphones are muted. If you choose to use a web camera, be sure it is in a stable position and focused at a level if possible. Be engaged and attentive throughout the conference again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon,
Selamat
selamat siang,
siang.
sawadika.
Sawadika.
Excellencies, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen. We are delighted to welcome you to the second day of the 6th International Conference, UPI International Conference on Technical and Vocational Education and Training 2020, in conjunction with the 5th International Conference of Innovative Education and Technology, or MUTT, with the theme Technology to Improve the World of TVET.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we are going to close this conference, we have special sessions for this afternoon. For these sessions is going to be delivered by GIZ GmbH Germany Principal Advisor, Dr. Ruli Marianti. And also for this special sessions is going to moderated by Miss Ilham Dania Saleh PhD. For Miss Ilham Dania Saleh PhD, time is yours.
Thank you very much, our Master of Ceremony. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. For this afternoon session, we're going to have GIZ Principal Advisor here with us in our special session. First of all, I would like to greet you all in this special session, distinguished guests, presenters, and participants of the 6th UPI International Conference on TVET and the 5th ECET Conference 2020. We would like to welcome our special session invited speakers, who is Dr. Ruli Marianti. I believe that Dr. Ruli Marianti is already here with us. Before we move forward to the session delivered by Dr. Ruli Marianti, I would like to briefly read her extensive list of curriculum vitae. We are here honored to have Dr. Ruli Marianti joining us this afternoon virtually from GIZ office, Jakarta. Currently, she is a principal advisor of innovation and investment from inclusive sustainable economic development. She has a very extensive list of experiences in policy advisory. The most current one is pertinent to industry alignment of technical and vocational education and training. Among her key skills are technical advisory, pertinent to TVET, employment promotion, public-private collaboration, gender mainstreaming, project management, capacity development, policy and procedure writing, academic writing, and many other working experience in international environment. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome Dr. Ruli Marianti in our special session. Dr. Ruli Marianti, the time is yours.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ilham Dania Saleh. I hope that the sound is also okay. for all of us here? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm honored to be one of the contributors for the 6th UPI International Conference on TVET 2020. And I'm also very happy to share the experience of ISET. It's quite a long name, Innovation and Investment for Inclusive Sustainable Economic Development. That is the project that I'm now leading on advancing e-commerce for tourism development in Lombok. Please allow me to share my the screen. I will share the presentation. If it is good, you can see the presentation now.
Yes, it is
Yes.
clearly shown. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I would like to, so this is what I would like to share with you this afternoon is actually, it's stories about a dream that's shared by many. But before that, let me, probably it's better if I put in a full screen. Yes, I think it's better. So I would like to start, probably many of you already, oh, sorry, before I continue, Dr. Ilham Dania, how long I have the time for the presentation so that we still have a lot of time to discuss?
Yes, for the whole session, we're gonna have 45 minutes. So
Okay.
feel free to use 20 or 30 minutes of your presentation time, and it will be followed by 15 minutes of question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So I will continue. A lot of you probably already know or at least hear about GIZ, the company where I'm now working. GIZ is a German federal enterprise owned by Federal Republic of Germany. So in Bahasa Indonesia, we call it BUMN, the state-owned company, supporting the German government in achieving its development goals. So this is a company under private law. Currently, we have around 18,000, 19,000 employees in over 130 countries around the world. So we work our activity mostly based on grant provided by this German federal ministry. So, and this is the ISET project where I'm now working. ISET project is Innovation and Investment for Inclusive Sustainable Economic Development. It's a bilateral project between Indonesian government and German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development. We call it BMZ in German. Supported by Indonesian Ministry of National Development Planning Agency, Bappenas, and implemented by GIZ. So GIZ is the implementer of the this bilateral development cooperation. ISET tackling the topic of employment with help of instruments, three main instruments, that is TVET, Technical and Vocational Education and Training. We also conduct activity in inclusive business, and we implement integrated approach to employment promotion together with private sector. What is integrated approach to employment promotion? Meaning that we work not only on the supply side of employment, working with the TVET or educational institution, but we also work with the demand side of employment, working with the company, closely working with the industry. Actually, for ISET, most of our work, I can say 95% of our work, we work closely and directly with company. Currently, we have 69 company partners in both sectors. So ISET has this manufacturing and tourism, working in two sectors, manufacturing and tourism. And total, in both sectors, we work with 69, 70 companies, big companies in manufacturing, like Frisian Flag, etc., and tourism with hotel chains, big hotel chains like Santika, in Lombok, for example, Golden Palace, etc. So this is the ISET project. The current ISET, the period is July 2017 until June 2021. But we already prepared the next ISET that will focus on renewable energy 2021 until 2024. So let's start with the experience of ISET. So what I would like to share with you this afternoon, another 45 minutes with you, is a story actually about the dream shared by many. People in an island who wants to show the world that they have a lot to enjoy in many ways of leisure activity. So in this presentation, I would like to share you one of our activities in the sector of tourism in Lombok. So before we go into detail of the activities and our experience, I would like to share with you tourism nowadays. We know that experience of people, use of internet, smartphones, social media, search engine, and others has become very important part of daily life, including in leisure activities. So this encourages tourism industry to be responsive and adapt the way that they do business, management, and its system. So in the context of Lombok, it's widely agreed by hotel industry that the online booking has contributed to about 60% of their income. So before we are, all of us landed in this pandemic era, think about the last time you go somewhere for traveling. How did you how did you select your destination? How did you select where your accommodation? How did you select your destinations within that particular area? Most of you will use all the search engine, using internet, etc., to find where you would like to go, how do you would like to spend your days, etc. So this is something that we cannot, or the tourism sector cannot avoid any longer. In Indonesia, we know in 2018, we have one of this policy direction that has been officially formulated, making Indonesia 4.0. Yes, that is for manufacturing sector, but nevertheless, digitalization and the disruption it causes occurs in all economic sector, including tourism and the subsector. So for us, for all of us, readiness is not an option, but a necessity that must be prepared. The speed probably different from sector to sector, for company to company, region to region, but the direction to go is the same. So what is the path to digitalization for tourism in Lombok? Hotel and travel and tourism agencies in Lombok has actually already entered the digitalization since around 2010, 2012. This is especially start with the hotel bookings through apps, online orders, at that time or until now even increase up to the 70% of the existing orders. So, but interestingly, when we discuss also with our partner, the hotels, in this case in Lombok, some hotels intentionally do not want to just marching into this online bookings that they can accept because of some reasons. First of all, paying commission to online travel agents is not always beneficial. So they would like to keep a special price to guests and avoid the payment of this commission. It's also for keeping the job for sales and marketing personnel. And what interesting is that a lot of government large requests for large package group corporation, they still prefer to use not online booking, but it's directly call the hotel for a special package. So these are some of reason why not all hotels are marching or only using part of the online opportunity for hotel booking. But that is one side. On the other side, like I already mentioned, changing the behavior of the consumers, the tourists, the visitors. So most of in our research, it shows that most tourists who visit Lombok currently use digital means to book accommodation, tour packages, transportation, and even to share their personal experience instantly. Think about when the last time you share your personal experience in your Instagram or Facebook, etc. Account. Probably it's no more than the last 10 minutes probably. Look, selfie with all this participant online international conference, etc. So we really would like to share our personal experience instantly. This is we're able to do that because of digitalization. So for tourism in Lombok, digitalization also provides opportunity to compete with the much older neighbor with regard to tourism, that is Bali. So this is digitalization offers Lombok to reach also a lot of potential visitors. So if you look at it, I list some of benefits of digitalization for tourism in general and also tourism in Lombok. So it's can reach potential customers from all over the world, support innovative and inclusive marketing. Hotel says to their also employees, if you can put the hotels into your Instagram account, a Facebook account, and have a lot of followers, and they get also advantages from their company, from their hotel. Digitalization also makes communication and interaction easier, more open for providers of tourism facilities, transportation, market segment, customers, between employees and job applicants for the recruitment. And also limit errors and speed up various processes so that work is more efficiently done. But that is one side the benefit. What is one of the important prerequisites? That we must develop human resources properly in order to fully benefit from digitalization. So this is when we conduct a meeting, our first meeting, and in 2007, it's around 2007, 2018 with our private sector partners in Lombok. This is one of the challenge they mentioned to us in those meetings, that they have to develop human resources properly in order to benefit digitalization. So advancing e-commerce, just from those meetings, we also receive input from them, because that is the way I said work. We listen through a series of training, need assessment, discussion, focus group discussion with our partners. We compile what are the challenges and what do they need to strengthen themselves, and how ISET can help, how can ISET support, facilitate the strengthening of capacity of our private sector partners. And from all these meetings, one of the requests is that they would like to increase or advance, improve their digital skills, especially on to benefit in e-commerce. So then we create this together. We design this activity, advancing e-commerce for tourism in Lombok. So, but this activity, the design itself, we conduct in steps. Today I present you 6 steps, but it was not ready 6 steps because the 6 steps is not in one go we identify. The first step, the intended steps, the first one is of course develop the skills, providing training to step 1. Step 2, at the time we even didn't intend to do that. We didn't have that in our mind, both from ISET as well as our private sector companies partner. Step 3, yes, we think about it. Step 4, develop job profiles. At the time, we also didn't intend to do that. But step 5, yes, we already put into the design that we would like to integrate the material of skill development, in this case, e-commerce training, into the training offers conducted by training providers in Lombok. And then step 6, yes, we also put it into our design, fed into policy making. Our experience, we would like to fed into policy making for at the regional level as well as at national level. But today, what I present you with the 6 steps, this is a result when all this activity already finalized. So now looking back, we have actually 6 steps. We develop skills, we strengthen collaboration among the hotels, we create awareness, we develop job profiles regarding e-commerce functions, we create 2 job profiles, and then step 5, we integrate training offers into one of the training providers in Lombok, and then 6, we fed into policy making in Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. So these are the 6 steps. I would like to show you step by step how we develop, we design this advancing e-commerce for tourism in Lombok. So this is the first step, developing skills in applied e-commerce for the hospitality industry. So first, we think at the time we conduct this, at the end we will have 3 batches of training. But the first batch, when we create the first batch, at the time we only design only for 1 training, the first batch. In 2018, with 30 participants, 29 hotels participate in that training with 1 polytechnic. The training consists of 30% theory and 70% practical works and assignment. So in this training, we introduce e-commerce in tourism industry. So what and why e-commerce, pros and cons, trend in e-commerce, e-commerce strategy, etc. But we also add yielding management, because this is also part of the package for using e-commerce. So e-commerce is not only about a strategy on flight schedules and booking, how to sell online, but it's also have to be combined with yielding management. This is the cost distribution, room profit, inventory management, rate segment, etc. All this knowledge that e-commerce specialists need to know in order to use e-commerce strategy well. But another thing is in e-commerce, the e-commerce specialists also need to know, need to handle marketing intelligence. So this is not only building website, but it's also website management, know the profitable target, the online marketing. So it's not only the online marketing, but also, and not only booking engine, but also how to manage reputation of hotel. All of this part of this e-commerce skills that need to be strengthened in the hotel, in the officer that will deal with the e-commerce function. So these are the first batch, and learning from the first batch, there's the hotels, our private companies partner request for the second batch, but in the second batch, we do not do the same training, but this time we focus the training on understanding big data to maximize hotel revenues. This is also again participated by 29 hotels and 1 polytechnic. This is Tourism Polytechnic in Lombok, Polytechnic Pariwisata Lombok. So this topic was chosen as more hotels have been utilizing data, their data, but they need to use bigger data in addition to the small data that already produced, that they already share in limited way among the hotel. In the making of hotel strategy. So in the training, participants were introduced to big data and how it can be utilized in day-to-day strategy making. After the second batch, we have still a problem here from the project point of view, because we have a KPI, this key performance indicator that regarding gender. But what we learn is that even in a hotel, those who work in also in the front line, female staff is not as many as we thought before. So that's why we will conduct the third batch mid-October next month with 60 participants, 30 frontliner, 30 sales marketing officer, but this time only female. Yes, by doing this, we conduct, we call it positive discrimination, but this is a way to access all these female officers or female employees in the hotel that not naturally come if you just open the access to training to everyone, like in the batch 1 and 2. So this, the batch 3 is really, we conducted to, in order to respond to our indicator, a gender indicator. So, and then this is the second steps, strengthening the inter-firm collaboration. So when, after the second batch of training, the hotel actually, during the training, hotels talk to each other, at least the representative of the hotel talk to each other. They are not, most of them, they conduct some e-commerce function, but they are not, they do not have the position as e-commerce specialist or e-commerce officer. They just, some of them frontliner, some of them marketing, sales marketing, inter-firm collaboration. First is that e-commerce needs systematic and reliable information sharing. So what's interesting is they have a data sharing, but they still, it is still limited and they think it's not reliable. So that's why they, to conduct or to do their e-commerce function well, they need systematic and reliable information sharing. Every 2 weeks or every month, reliable information sharing among the hotels. Another challenge is that the function of e-commerce not yet well understood by management and other departments. They only know, oh, okay, e-commerce, that's online booking. But as I mentioned before, it's not only about online booking or looking in the search engine, but it's also related to yield management. It's also related to the marketing intelligence, etc. So many soft skills that they need to have, but it is not appreciated because the top management of the hotel, or the management of the hotel, and other department, they do not know about those soft skills that need to be strengthened for e-commerce function. So, and independent, smaller hotels, they have actually one person with mixed attacks, front desk, even, and marketing, etc. So this is related to the last starting point or challenge, that those who have skill and doing already e-commerce function in those hotels, even also in the big hotel, they do not have a clear career path or rewards with their e-commerce expertise and experience. So they share this. So how to do this? How to strengthen these people with e-commerce function and also skills in e-commerce. So with this sharing, they also collaborate first very simple through WhatsApp group, and later when the sharing become more and more intensive, they decided to establish what they call Hotel E-commerce and Revenue Community, or HERC. This is formed by 22 hotels through staff working in the field of e-commerce. So they are now going into this, evolving into this professional association, actually this e-commerce specialist professional association, but currently they still call themselves Hotel E-commerce and Revenue Community. This Hotel E-commerce and Revenue Community, or HERC, strengthen the collaboration, and they would like, by strengthening their collaboration, they can trust each other more for sharing, collecting data together for their e-commerce function. Also, they share how to improve their expertise and share experience regarding e-commerce and revenue management, and also further develop HR competencies in e-commerce for hospitality. And even they use this community to lobby the hotel, the management of the hotel, the HR department, in order to get this clear career path for themselves also. So it's very interesting byproduct, very surprising, very positive byproduct from WhatsApp group into this community, and later we hope that they also strong enough to become professional association of e-commerce specialists in Lombok at least. So the step 3. So after all this collaboration strengthened, training conducted, collaboration strengthened, we become more and more, or the practitioners, actually, the e-commerce staff or e-commerce practitioners in the hotel also become convinced that we have to conduct, to create awareness on the role of e-commerce in tourism industry, in Lombok in this case. Especially after HERC already further developed their organization, structure, rules, even membership, they continue meeting and lobbying top management, association of hotel general manager, association of HR manager, etc. They also develop engagement strategy. I said our project help facilitate them with providing expertise to develop this engagement strategy. And also we conduct together with the community or this association, we conduct workshop and also make agreements in introducing HERC not only to the hotels, management and association, but also the TVET providers, to Polytechnic in Lombok, to Tourism Polytechnic in Lombok, to secondary TVET schools in Lombok too. So in order to inspire the students, look, this is another things you can do after you finish your education. So this is very interesting, but as we know, pandemic hit tourism badly, activity slowing down, although we still conduct a key activity. Step 4, in doing this awareness raising and also meetings, continuous and also quite, it's not often, but we scheduled meeting quite regularly. We decided also we develop job profiles. 2 job profile. This is developed together with private sector with these 22 hotels. We develop 2 job profiles. First is the job profiles on e-commerce executive. So this is the person, the specialists who drive growth of online market segment, create customer demand, loyalty through website, assist sales department through online strategy, and perform revenue management. So this specialized has to possess basic understanding of web technology, web design, web development, skills in digital marketing, experience in hospitality industry, etc. But of course, we also think about how about the increasing or the climbing the ladder in the career path for the e-commerce executive. And then the second job profile is e-commerce manager. So this is more wider work, forecasting demand and availability, and especially responsible for the day-to-day management of various e-commerce projects within the hotel to optimize the online revenue. So this is for this person. This person has to able to ability to handle a lot of data, to have analytical skills, to have problem-solving skills, and ability to handle multiple projects, because this e-commerce manager has to work also with other departments in the hotel, including, for example, the marketing department, the HR, etc. So this is the 2 job profiles. If you are interested in further information about job profiles, this job profile is available. We are happy to share. But this is a long way, still a long way to go for real occupational mapping for the further developing competency standard. So the step 5, this is when we integrate actually the training materials, the training models, and also all this experience, including the job profiles. We also develop syllabus 10 subject on e-commerce based on the training materials into training offers. In the beginning, we aim to work with the Polytechnic, but as you know, changing syllabus, changing curriculum for public TVET institution is not always easy. It's not always very smooth, and therefore there's another possibility. At that time, it was another possibility, and they come forward to us. This is we call it in Indonesia LPKS. So this is private training providers, but this is a big one. This is private educational training institution training providers in the field of hospitality and management. So it's focused on tourism. Thus, we really happy with this, with that. ISET and this e-commerce association. It is based in West Nusa Tenggara in Lombok with 5 branch institutes, including 1 in Bali and 1 in Borneo in Kalimantan. Currently, it has a total around 600 students. And in close collaboration with ISET and the e-commerce association, LPKN has developed syllabus, they call it e-commerce and digital marketing for hotels in a format of a 1-year training program, D1, D1, for hospitality and cruise ship major. So now, currently in 2019 to 2020, it has a lot, for this program, it has 250 students spread into 10 classes. So e-commerce training was piloted in 2019 and officially endorsed by the management in April 2020. So graduate from this training, a program are in great demand by hotels because nowadays a hotel increasingly needs a front desk officer who understand e-commerce. So job profiles and syllabus are ready, just in case you would like to know further how we put it into the syllabus. So step 6, last step, we work also closely with ministries and we provide this, we actually share this experience in Lombok for policy recommendation for the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy. So we prepare the prerequisites in the supply side, the training material, method, approach, syllabus, expertise, instructor. We even provide the instructor expertise. We connect that with the ministries. And the demand side, we provide the relevant job profile, information about demand for the skills, and we also create the enabling ecosystem, the supporting professional association, the e-commerce association, strategic alliances and network, including this training providers that already integrate the training models and material into their 1-year training program. So we provide information, conduct negotiation, pitching to the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy in series of meeting, presentation, etc. And the ministry interested, but of course, like other activities, when pandemic hit, a lot of activities slow down, although still going on, but not as fast as we would like to have or to do. And also currently, a lot of ministries in Indonesia also have this internal restructuring. So we need to wait this month, probably next month, we can start in the better speed or more speedy than this month. So this is the 6 steps. Last, I would like to share also to all of you some food of thought. Private sector engagement in skill development is a must. It's something that we, all of us from TVET side, has to do to ensure demand-based skill development. If not, then our graduates will go out there in the world of work without knowing where exactly to go and knowing the demand for their skills. And also the skills will be seen as not matching with the industry need. This is always the complaint from the industry side. Second, with regard to digital skills is in growing demand. From ISET experience, both manufacturing as well as tourism, all the same story. And also in other sectors. If we want to develop these digital skills, from our experience, we would like to suggest start modest, but start now. Do not, let us not keep ourselves in discourse, in discussion too long, but start now, although we can start modest. With regard to the gender aspect, extra effort are needed to ensure digital skills development is accessible for women. And like I mentioned, even in the beginning of the presentation, the results we achieve, the steps steps conducted, they are intended and unintended growth. But what we are happy with is a lot of unintended growth. Also, we can experience that, especially when we collaborate and strengthen the collaboration using different parties in the collaboration, and especially tap into the resources, the power put of the private sector. So if you are interested to further sharing, I said our project is just one email away. So I hope you can enjoy a little bit on this sharing of experience. I would like to give back to Dr. Ilham Daniel Salim. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ruli Marianti. It's a very thorough and structured presentation by Dr. Marianti sharing GIS-related TVET activities in tourism field in Lombok, Indonesia. And for your additional information, I would like to tell you that this conference is a joint conference between UPI and also Raja Manggala University of Technology, Tanjaburi, Thailand. So your presentation currently is shared to our audience across the globe, not only in Indonesia, but also in Thailand, in Philippines, in Denmark, Taiwan, and Malaysia. With summary, hopefully this cover about your presentation. Dr. Marianti already explained to us about tourism industry that has to embrace or adapt to the current use of technology and social media. And also there is changing behavior of travelers. So the digitalization of tourism development is needed. And also it has pros and cons, but GIZ has already made or developed several steps in order to advance e-commerce for tourism development for the case of Lombok, West Nusa Tenggara. With that note, I will invite questions from audience to Dr. Ruli Marianti. You may write down your question in our chat box and I will read it to Dr. Ruli Marianti. Dr. Marianti, we have the first question from Mr. Gargazi from UPI. Can you share information? What is the best way and strategy to promote the tourism during the pandemic COVID-19 in terms of digital marketing or e-commerce, especially taking about tourism in Lombok? Mr. Gargazi is a presenter from UPI TVET conference, and he is from Lombok. This is so interesting. Please, Dr. Marianti.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gargazi. Yes, actually, we are really happy that we already conduct all of this. We listen. First of all, we are happy. ISAT project is really happy that since 2017, 2018, we closely listen to our private sector partners, the hotels in Lombok, on how to, in normal period, not in the pandemic situation at the time, how to develop tourism in Lombok. And they already know that one of the possibility to advance tourism is through engaging, actually participate fully as much as possible into these opportunities provided by digitalization. So, like I already showed you in the presentation, we know the technology is there, the knowledge already there, but one of the core problem or core challenge in tourism, we just talk in Lombok in this case, but I'm sure that this is not only in Lombok, but in general. Digitalization is a word that we so familiar with. We talk a lot, but even in the manufacturing sector, a lot of people still not very clear to know how to do it, let alone how to benefit from it. Now, this is of course because a lot of technicality is not our expertise, and we need to know also part of it in order to know what to do with it. But it's also because the awareness raising is not yet really conducted properly. So that's why, especially in the, and digitalization, it should be top down. That is our experience in both, yeah, in manufacturing as well as tourism. If top management, they do not support the digitalization process in the companies, whether it is in manufacturing as well as hotel and tourism, etc., usually it won't go smooth. So perhaps the top management. This is the awareness raising. This number one. But another challenge is, like I already mentioned in the in the presentation, is this, the human resources. It's really still very limited, actually, human resources that know not only using search engine, booking online, the online booking, etc., but also other aspects of the e-commerce. So if you ask me, what is the best way to promote tourism during the pandemic? Digitalization is a very good option. We have now virtual tourism, going to Lombok without being in Lombok. So use that so that people already dream about Lombok, about other places, and waiting and preparing their planning during this pandemic, even doing booking, etc. But in order to be able to benefit from that, if the hotels do not have sufficient people with sufficient or proper skill for that, then you cannot benefit from that. So after awareness raising, or together with awareness raising, conduct skill development also in digital marketing. Good news is digital marketing skill development can be done online through online mode. So it's no excuse, even in the pandemic situation, we still can do skill development, train people there in an online mode. So it is very simple steps that within our reach. Develop the people, develop the skill, use the opportunity now, using the technology, online training, etc. Choose the online training, choose the training of skill development that is relevant, the content, but also can be done through online mode. So that is, do not keep on saying, oh, it will not be as effective as face-to-face training. Yes, some of the training will not be as effective like that, but a lot of training can be done through online mode. Thank you. I hope this also answered.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ruli, for the thorough answer of the question. We have another question from Mr. Efrain Mariano Ramirez Santos. He already write down the question in the chat box, but I would like to give an opportunity for Mr. Efrain Mariano Ramirez Santos himself to ask the question. Please unmute your mic, Mr. Efrain Mariano Santos, if you willing to do so. Thank you. I would like to have an assistance from our technical IT person to unmute Mr. Efrain Mariano Ramirez Santos, user 613.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we can hear you clearly now,
Good
Mr.
afternoon.
Santos.
Good afternoon. Yes. My question is, after hearing your presentation about the digital marketing skills for the front office sector of the hotel industry, what other areas of the hotel industry where you also collaborate with other private training centers, LPECA? For example, do you also collaborate for housekeeping or to improve the engineering or maintenance, or for the kitchen or the food and beverage? Do you also have other collaborations with other training centers to improve the hotel industry?
Good afternoon to you too, Mr. Ramirez Santos. Actually, I'm not, at this point, I'm still working from home, so I'm not from the ISET office, but my own office at home. So I wonder how many of you are working from home today. Back to your questions, Mr. Ramirez Santos. Interestingly, when we conduct this, we call it technically this kind of training need assessment, but it's actually also meeting and building trust and communication with our private sector partners. Another urgent request from them as a content of collaboration is not a technicality like housekeeping or front desk or like marketing at that time, but soft skill, to develop soft skills. So we also develop, we conduct training of soft skills. Already we conduct 3 batches of soft skill, and for the soft skill, it's participated by more hotels than e-commerce. It's participated by all hotels. Our partner is 44 hotels, big hotel and small, medium and small hotels. And we even conduct, after the training of soft skills, we conduct also mini projects in each of the hotel. Meaning, soft skills is something that you do. The training, face-to-face training or the class training only provide participants the knowledge. But soft skill is something that they have to do. And that's why after the training, we also facilitate in each hotel. This is something that we, the MOU between ISET project with the hotel. We invite one participant from the hotel or a group of participants of the hotel. But when they back to their hotel, they have to replicate their knowledge to others. For example, for manufacturing, every one person we facilitate in training, they have to retrain or replicate with 10 people in the factory, for example, for manufacturing. So soft skills is quite difficult because we do not want to send the participant back and provide the soft skill training, because no, it won't be sufficient, because soft skill trainers, they achieve their skills in many years. So what we do is sending back them, and together with at least 5 people in their hotels, they develop projects in soft skill. They can choose whether it is on leadership, or it is skills for leadership, or this is skills for collaboration, skills for problem solving, etc. An example, a problem solving skill. They even conduct something very simple, like how to keep utensils in the common kitchens intact, because until one of the problem in the hotel, I also just know, learning from those hotels, that they have to keep on adding new glass or spoon or fork or even plates, because they disappear all the time. Why? Because people who use, the employee of the hotel, they are not disciplined enough. So they use that as one of the simple project to do, to inspire, to conduct this awareness raising on a soft skill related to discipline, for example, how to conduct professionalism and discipline in their hotels. So this is one of the another form of collaboration. Interestingly, when we share this experience to the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy, they also would like to have that. So we already integrate into the Ministry. This is a center within the Ministry to develop the staff of the Ministry, and they have this program for staff development, and we conduct 2 batches also soft skill for people in the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy, with material developed with private sector. So that is one of the example. Another things that we develop together with the private sector and reach even to the Ministry. I hope this give you the answer, Mr. Ramirez Santos.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marianti, for the answer to Mr. Santos' questions. Well, time is our limit, unfortunately, but sincere gratitude for your willingness to share your experience with us. Thank you so much, Dr. Marianti. And I also would like to express my gratitude. Many thanks also goes to Dr. Phil Dadang Kurnia for facilitating so that this special session can take place. Please convey my regards to Dr. Dadang Kurnia, Ibu Marianti.
I think Dr. Dadang Kurnia is here with us. At least he promised me.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Phil Dadang Kurnia, for facilitating so that this event can take place. Okay, now we conclude our special session, and I would like to apologize for any shortcoming that I made in this special session.
Sustainable Growth, AXI Asian Development Bank. Deep from the bottom of our hearts, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks to UPI, FPTK UPI, Advisory Board, Scientific Committee, and the solid team of organizing committee of both countries. Thanks to their dedication and hard work, this conference has taken place. On behalf of the conference organizing committee, I would like to apologize of any shortcomings that are encountered. All members of organizing committee from FPTK UPI and FTE RMUTT have put their best effort, tackled difficulties, and raised to the challenge. That concludes my report as a chairperson of the 6th UPI International Conference on TVET. Furthermore,
We would like to ask our Honorable Dean of Faculty of Technology and Vocational Education, Professor Dr. M.S. Barliana, on behalf of UPI, to officially close this joint conference. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sawadika.
Thank you, Ms. Ilham Saleh, PhD. We are now continuing our meeting with the next agenda. That is to listen reporting from Committee of the 5th ICIET Conference, Dr. Pakor Kiat Sawat Medical. Dr. Pakor Kiat Sawat Medical, time is yours. We are so sorry, Dr. Pakor Kiat Sawat Medical is not with us today. So we next to the next agenda. For now, we are going to listen to the president of our MUTT Thailand, Assistant Professor Dr. Somai Pivzar, to present us with the closing.
On behalf of Rajamangala University of Technology, Thanyaburi, I would like to thank to the keynote speakers and all distinguished participants to join this, the 5th ESET 2020 event that we are organizing online for the first time. I hope all of us have a lot of knowledge and can exchange our experiences together, and we hope we can extend our participating of this ESET to make the innovative education fruitful. I would like to invite you to join this next ESET in May 2021. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Assistant Professor Dr. Somai Pivzar, for your speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to listen closing speech from Dean, Faculty of Technical Education, or MUTT Thailand, Assistant Professor Dr. Arnold Neompol. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Associate Professor Arnold Niyompol, Dean of Faculty of Technical Education. Today is Thursday, 17 September 2020. Closing of the first International Conference Innovative Education and Technology ECS 2020. Concluding remarks on behalf of the Rajamangala University of Technology, Thanjavuri and RAPTE, let me again and at this closing instant, thank you all of having joined our fifth edition of the International Conference on Innovative Education and Technology, ECS 2020. You into its and active participation has made of this conference a great successful event. I am grateful to each and every one of you. I am truly happy and I feel deeply gratified that this conference gathering has come to confirm to the identity of ECS, which make up ECS a global event, a global platform, and forum which bring together various state-of-the-art learning techniques, as well as learning innovations, which tends to improve our students in all levels and aspects. Paris Art Conference, we all have set up the primary subject of it, attempt to the contribute and to the somewhat focus our deliberation on the topic of online learning management and social network community, which all participants have proposed the particular research funding to the survey situation, sustainable and lifelong learning. Once again, thank you our colleagues from Taiwan, Malaysia, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Thailand. We have over 40 participants registered. We have 5 distinguished keynote presentations with 6 parallel sections. We have witnessed outstanding presentation, outreach discussion. We observe that within digital era, it has brought the disruptive technologies and have raised an important question for us educators, that how technology is changing the future of the education and learning. Even though this year we have encountered COVID-19 pandemic, so that we have to meet online. I hope you have enjoyed the event. And I hope to see you again our 6th ECS 2021 conference. I would like to announce that the 5th ECS 2020 is closed. Thank you very much. Thank you every country. Thank you every university. And thank you all of staff. Thank you very much. สวัสดีครับ
Thank you so much for Assistant Professor Dr. Ananio Paul for the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to listen remote closing speech from Dean Faculty of Technology and Vocational Education, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, Professor Dr. Muhammad Syaum Berliana, MPDMT. Time is yours.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Invite speakers, especially guests for Dr. Ruli Malianti, distinguished guests, presenter and participant of International Joint Conference, the 6th UPI International Conference on Technical and Vocational Education and Training, and the 5th International Conference on Innovative Education and Technology, Raja Mangala University of Technology Tanyaburi, Thailand. On behalf of Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia and Faculty of Technology and Vocational Education UPI, it is a great honor to have host all presenters and participants of this joint conference. I thank you all for dedicating your time to actively contribute to this conference. I am proud that within this unfortunate situation, both conference organizing committee have successfully organized this international joint conference virtually. The two-day conference have been held successfully by both organizing committees from Faculty of Technology and Vocational Education UPI and Faculty of Technical Education RMUTT. All members of organizing committee from EPTKUP and FTE RMUTT have put their best effort, tackled difficulties, and risen to the challenge. The virtual conference, the 6th TVET and 5th ECF have discussed how technology have been applied and useful in technical and vocational practice, and how education technology and networking have been functional during this current situation in the region and beyond. I am beyond proud this conference has contributed to become one of international conferences held virtually by UPI during this pandemic situation. It has been a role model for other conferences held by Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. This joint conference is an example of international collaboration among TVET stakeholders worldwide and region-wide. This is successful regional collaboration between the EPTKUP, RMUTT Thailand, the Regional Association for Vocational and Technical Education in Asia, RAPTE, and Advanced Knowledge for Sustainable Growth, AXI ASEAN Development Bank, UPI, and GIZ. We are moving forward to make UPI as a center of excellence on technical and vocational education and training, with collaboration with our international and regional partners. This is also a proof of the UPI's commitment to the office of Vice Rector of Research and International Cooperation and FTK to open many opportunities for our faculty and students to participate and publish their scholarly works for an international audience. This international conference and publication opportunity is part of our program to reach the target in research, publication, and as well as international collaboration. Finally, I would like to express our heartfelt thanks to the Advisory Board, Scientific Committee, and Organizing Committee of both countries for enabling this conference to take place. Having that said, I officially close the International Joint Conference. Alhamdulillah. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Professor Dr. Muhammad Siam Berliana, MPDMT, for the speech and his speech officially closing our conferences. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to the last one agenda. We are going to listen supplication or dua by Faiz Fuyurazan. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pray together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. O Allah, the Almighty, the one who stands alone and doesn't need any help. With your grace, we ask and pray for your help to fix and bless all of our affairs. O Allah, there is no convenience except with your grace, and only with your blessing, sadness will become bliss, and difficulty will become ease. Ya Allah, let me love you as you deserve to be loved, and let me fear you as you deserve to be feared. And let me leave this world serving your creation for your sake. O our Lord, make it easy for us to face and live this life. Make every single aspect of our lives be for you and in service of your creation. Please remove all false intentions that we have. O Allah, increase our knowledge, but let this knowledge be with sincerity, not seeking fame, glory, status, material wealth. Let this knowledge serve your cause in a way that you accept, and let it benefit humanity. O Allah, guide us towards blessing, joy, strength, health, salvation, and paradise. O Allah, our Lord, give us mercy from your side and guide us to the right path in this life. By chanting the name of Allah, we put our trust in Him. There is no power and strength in this world without the power and help of Allah. O Allah, indeed we ask you with the best of wishes, the best of prayers, to grant us the best of success, the best of deeds, the best of merits, the best of life, and the best of death. O Allah, stay with us, weigh our good deeds, strengthen our faith, raise our value, accept our worship, forgive our sins, and grant us paradise. O Allah, verily we ask for your virtue and your gift, the best luck and blessings. O Allah, verily you commanded us to pray and decided upon us the fulfillment of prayer, and you are the one who does not break promises and does not lie. O Allah, there is no good that you are fond of, unless you make us love that goodness and make it easy for us to get it. And there is nothing that you hate, unless you make us hate it and keep us away from it. O Allah, don't ever let us turn away from you, no matter how many trials and difficulties you test us with. Let these difficulties serve to make us stronger human beings and more sincere to you. O Allah, please forgive our sins and please grant our prayers. Amin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will leave you with a quote by Stuart Brand, an author and innovative thinker, who once said, "We can't see the past, but not influence it. We can't influence the future, but not see it. Let us all be guided by all the things we have learned and heard through in the conferences and be able to see and influence our future."
With quotes, which okay. Yeah. Kindly remind you for both conference that the deadline of full paper submission deadline is September 25th, 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, before we are going to leave this room meeting, now we would like to take a picture. Please, committee, are you ready with taking the picture? Okay.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please open your video and give me your smile.
Yes.
Okay, sweetest smile maybe, the smile ever. So take a page. Okay.
Okay, sir, please, ladies and gentlemen, please open your camera while your mic still turned off. Okay, for page 1 first, yeah?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, maybe because we have many participants here, so we take a long time, maybe for a minute.
How much is the page?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your smile, base your smile effort.
Okay, for page 1, please smile.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. Page 2, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, for the next page, okay. Keep your smile. 3, 2, 1. Maybe you have any style, you can use your style to take a page.
Please turn on your
Freestyle,
camera.
it's okay. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, for the next page. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much for ladies and gentlemen to all your smile and your best smile ever. I think in our conferences.
What a great experience to be taking online, yeah, taking a photo online. It's pretty awkward, I think.
And I think that you can't hug together, but you can see the smile for everyone in your Zoom, of course. It's okay, but it's our experience to tell to our family for the future. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now.
Thank you so much for your attention and your shortcomings to the 6th TVET UPI Conference 2020 in conjunction with the 5th ICIET RMUTT 2020. See you next. Goodbye. Sampai jumpa. Sawadika.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Big applause for us. Thank you for all committee. And thank you to you all.